Today's sourdough Sunday. Today I'm making sourdough cinnamon rolls. First, in a large bowl, add 125 grams of active starter. Next, add 2 teaspoons of salt. Then add 1/4 cup of sugar. Next, add 280 grams of warm filtered water. Next, mix that up. Then add 475 grams of unbleached bread flour. Next, mix that up until the dough forms. Then cover up the dough and let it rest for 30 minutes. After the 30 minutes, I'm going to add 1 stick of cubed cold butter. I'm going to add that to the dough. Next, I'm going to do 3 rounds of stretch and folds, which just means I'm going to lift up the dough and place it on itself. I'm going to do that all the way around the bowl, and then I'm going to cover the dough back up and let it rest for 30 minutes in between each round. Next, I'm going to do the last round of stretch and folds and then cover the dough back up and let it rise for 6 to 8 hours. Next, I'm going to make the filling for the cinnamon roll, so in a bowl I'm going to add 1 cup of light brown sugar, then 1/2 cup of sugar. Next, add 1 tablespoon of cinnamon and mix that up until it's combined. Next, I added the dough to a floured counter, and now I'm going to press it into a rectangle. Next, I'm going to add the cinnamon sugar filling to the dough. Next, I'm going to cut the dough into 7 strips. Next, I'm going to roll up each strip. Next, I have a greased pie dish. I'm going to add the cinnamon rolls into the pie dish and bake this at 350 for 25 to 35 minutes. While the cinnamon rolls are baking, I'm going to make the icing. So in a bowl, I have 1 cup of powdered sugar. Then I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of heavy cream and mix that up until it's combined. Once the cinnamon rolls come out of the oven, I'm going to add a dollop of icing on each one and then spread it out. Here's an up-close look at the sourdough cinnamon roll.